from Impact Game Station. How you doing, Barry?
Right, lads, what's the crack?
So the first thing we always ask is how do you think the con is going, and what is your favourite area in the con?
Well, I think it's going great. It's packed full of people, as we can see.
Yeah.
What a view we have.
Oh, they can see it too.
Yeah, but can they see us? That's the thing. But I guess my favourite zone would be, I say this as a joke, Just Dance.
Just Dance.
2020.
Did you take a chance on Just Dance?
Maybe.
Would you get up and give us a bit of a jig later on, maybe?
I will actually later on at 3 o'clock on the stage, live stage.
Oh,
You'll
okay.
see me there for the Super Smash Bros. Competition finals.
Are you good at it?
Oh, I'm terrible at it.
All right.
No,
Everyone says that.
No, but genuinely,
I think you're lying.
awful. I used to be good at wrestling game years ago.
Yeah.
You know, but then they got worse, and then I got worse. So.
I think it just comes with age, man. To be honest with you, I think it's the reaction. Just go and.
How old do you think I am?
I'll say, I don't know.
Well, we're all old.
We're all old. I don't like
you're
us.
Probably
No.
younger than all of us.
Now. I'm not old.
No, he's not old.
Oh, yeah. Well, sorry, I didn't see you there.
Sorry, you dropped your hearing aid there.
So, what do you think of Super Smash Brothers?
I know, I like Smash. Honestly, I'm genuinely no good at it, but it's fun to play.
Yeah.
You know, it is genuinely fun to
100%
play. And I'm so happy that, like, in the past year, we've had K. you know, from Donkey Kong Country, the original, and Banjo-Kazooie.
Okay.
That was some reveal, wasn't it?
Oh my god, like, once I seen K. Rool, Donkey Kong, and Diddy Kong just somehow sleeping together, I was like, oh my god, it has to be Banjo. And then there we go. There we see the Jiggy, you know, across the screen, and there's Banjo. You know, it's incredible. Like what a reveal.
It was handled so well. And I loved how they had like the dog from what's the name of the game? The dog hunting game.
Yeah, Duck Hunting.
Duck
Yeah.
Hunt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, why can't I remember
It is so simple. Duck Hunt. What was that Duck Hunt game called?
Oh, sorry, yes, I'm so
Duck
young,
Hunter,
lads.
yeah.
I haven't played games like that.
It's called Duck Hunter, yeah.
So I'm guessing, what do you think how Nintendo sets aside from the competition? What do you think makes Nintendo so special?
Well, it's special in a lot of ways. For me, like, my first game I ever played, I was 3 years old, playing Donkey Kong Country on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
And I mean, like,
That was some game.
for me, I think it's just so much better than the new series on, you know, Wii U or Nintendo Switch, Tropical Freeze, for example. But Nintendo, what to do? I think it's a given multiplayer, local multiplayer, especially
100%.
Definitely.
the
Who doesn't
best.
love
You know,
that?
like you look at games like GoldenEye 64.
We were just talking about that with Niche there.
Nisha, yeah. Mario Kart, you know, Super Smash Bros. Well, actually, in saying that, I don't get it. Their online servers are horrible for Super Smash Bros. It's glitchy as hell. But when you're playing Mario Kart, which is more people, it's perfect. You know, their online system is flawed. But anyway, Super Smash Bros. Like, they've loads of indie, you know, great indie titles on the Switch as well, you know, exclusives as well.
And in terms of the multiplayer, do you think it's just the accessibility of the games that actually make it as popular as it is?
Oh, yeah.
Anyone can jump on and play.
Anyone can jump on and play. Like, for example, like, just say me and you go to like a restaurant, just as an example. I bring my Switch out, even though you shouldn't. But I mean, we can play a 2-player on anywhere you want.
Yeah. The Switch is fantastic. So, I mean, let's talk a little bit about that. I'm getting one for my son at Christmas. I should have one already. The price are a little bit up on the kind of 300-400 region.
Yeah, 330. Yeah.
But they're worth it, aren't they? They really are.
Yeah.
I mean, the amount of games that are on those systems, on that system at the moment, you're getting the likes of The Witcher 3 now coming to it.
Yeah.
Games coming from all over, really. What's your favourite game on the Switch?
Oh, I think hands down it'd be Starlink Battle for Atlas. Have you ever played that before?
I haven't played it, but I played like the older games. I haven't played that one.
But see, well, Starlink isn't an official Star Fox game.
Yeah.
You know, it's Ubisoft's
You played
own
Light
thing.
Wars?
Oh, Light Wars is fantastic.
Unbelievable.
Never heard of it.
I know we did. We had this before. Actually, we talked about it. I brought it up on one of the podcasts. The boys are like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "Light Wars."
Light Wars. Star Fox 6 is
unbelievable. My brother was able to go through that whole
Yeah.
game without dying once. It was a brilliant game.
Yeah.
It was very good.
And like, you look, I think the 3DS version is way better.
Yeah.
Like,
I
they've really
haven't played
improved on it.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should really check it out. They have multiplayer in it as well.
Well, that's what you want.
And what you can do is, for some reason, when you're playing on the 3DS, it'll actually use the camera to get like your reaction of dying or something.
Yeah.
You know, it's
That's
interesting.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Man. That's
It's
good
kind of
insight.
creepy at the same state. Like, it's taking pictures of you.
It's
when you
creepy
least
if you only want to be
expect it.
creepy.
The thing I like about Nintendo is that it sets itself aside from the competition and it doesn't care.
Yeah.
It does whatever, like Nintendo
Yeah.
do whatever they want to do,
Yeah.
and the marketing from Nintendo is unbelievable. If
Yeah.
they bring out a product, they say there's not enough of them, and everybody wants one, and there's people lining up, and you want one, you want one, you want one.
Yeah.
When they released the NES Mini, that was the hottest ticket around, and it was unreal. And people were like, put them into CEX, and CEX were selling them for like 200 quid or something, and it was ridiculous. But they do the marketing so well, and they don't, like Xbox and PlayStation. When you talk about them, they're in their own bracket.
Yeah.
Xbox, PlayStation, PC, or whatever, they're on their own bracket, and then Nintendo's just sitting there on its own, doing its own thing,
Yeah.
absolutely killing it.
Yeah.
And it has its own, like it's. I love, like I do, like I'm not mad to go out and buy them, but like my brother would bring over the Switch at Christmas and he would kick my ass at Smash Brothers. I don't know how he does it. The game is unreal, but I don't know how he does it. But Link, like the Zelda games and everything, I can see why people absolutely love them.
As a massive fan of Nintendo, what do you make of what's your opinion on the minis that they bring out? Do you have them? Did you purchase them?
Well, I got a SNES Mini.
Okay.
And like genuinely, the only reason I bought that was because of Star Fox 2.
Yeah.
Just because
Yeah.
it'd be rare
Something
later on
different.
down,
Okay,
down the
nice.
line.
Yeah.
But like I've hardly played it. Like I'm not gonna lie. But I guess it's there. Like if I want to, the nostalgia feel. But in saying that, I can play a lot of the games I want to play anyway on Wii U.
Yeah.
Or I guess 3DS has the backwards, the old virtual
older
console
games.
games. Yeah. But I guess Switch is getting there. But I mean, like, I think they may stop, but yes or no, because you've the Switch online, stuff where it has you've the NES games that come out there.
Okay.
How is that now? Because I know there's a lot of people complaining about that store not being live. It's live now and
Yeah, like
everything is working fine.
well, yeah, but I mean, like the Super Nintendo, they released that there virtual console on the Switch.
Yeah.
There's only so many games there, but they've changed their strategy this time. They're going to release games when they feel that they're ready to release for the
Okay.
Super Nintendo.
Alright,
But I mean,
that's
like, I feel they should have released the likes of Donkey Kong Country, maybe more Star Fox, or like the likes of. Did you ever play Zombies Ate My Neighbors?
I haven't played that
No,
one.
well, see, it's called Zombies in Europe, but it's a game by Konami. It's absolutely fantastic, and it's incredible to play. But I mean, the games like that, they're multiplayer games,
Yeah.
on the thing. But no, they've released kind of okayish games,
Yeah.
on the.
So, is there anything? What would you pick in particular if you want a game to come out? What do you want them to bring out next?
Oh, well, I guess Super Mario Galaxy HD Collection 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Super Mario Galaxy. I guess I go back and forth on this being the greatest game of all time. Yeah, Super Mario Galaxy. I'd say that.
Greatest game of all time.
Yeah, genuinely, yeah. It's magical. I mean, like, I know that might sound cliche, but I mean, it's the experience at the time.
Yeah, you
like,
love
there
what
was
you
nothing
love,
like it. Yeah. Or
Yeah.
I know it's complete opposite. I love The Last of Us remastered as well on PS4. What a game!
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Storytelling at its finest.
Do those compare in any way at all? I mean, like
In what?
for the way you feel about those two games.
Oh, like
they're so different.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
But
But
you put them side by side.
yeah, I go back and forth, which is the better game. But I mean, like like you said, they're complete opposite
Yeah,
games.
yeah, you can't really compare them.
Yeah.
So they can nearly go up on the pedestal on their own.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Last of Us now is definitely be one of my favourites. I think Paddy is the same.
Yeah, Last of Us is brilliant.
Like
Yeah.
it really took the world by storm, and I think because also when Uncharted was released, there was that kind of fun Indiana Jones clone, say, and then when The Last of Us came out, it just didn't care about your feelings. I mean,
Yeah, of course.
The opening scene was
Yeah, well,
heartbreaking.
like we're not going to say it. The first 10 minutes, like
Yeah.
you're there crying.
Yeah.
But I will say, the first game that ever made me emotional was Life is Strange.
Right.
Have you ever played that?
Yeah, I have.
The
Yeah,
face
it's
in
great.
it.
I'm not a big fan of games like that where it's more fully story.
Yeah.
I'd rather go for a long walk myself than play those
Well,
games.
then play Death Stranding.
I'd rather go for a
as a
longer
joke,
walk,
not as
so I
a-
would.
I own Death Stranding, by the way.
That was good. That was very quick.
Since it's just out,
Wow, Death Stranding right
what's
now.
your
Go for a
opinion on
walk.
Death Stranding?
Well, I have it at home. But, okay, I got the collector's edition on Thursday, day before launch.
You got that
Yeah.
baby pod.
Yeah,
and
the
all.
baby pod, yeah.
All right, so you're in.
Later, yeah, I'm with child, but my child's at home.
So you actually are pregnant. Okay.
Yes,
It's just in, folks.
I'm pregnant, but it's not my baby. It's
Very
Kojima's
confusing.
baby.
Very confusing.
What I call it is Norman Fetus.
Jesus.
Norman
I'm not
Reedus,
gonna
Norman
be able to
Fetus.
call it anything else.
Yeah, Norman Fetus. What else are you gonna call it?
I
like?
actually have the game ready to go. I haven't played it, but yeah, I'm excited to jump
Yeah,
into that one.
I have at home. I see. They released. Did you see the PS4 Pro Collector's Edition for Death Stranding?
I'd say
No.
that madness. I haven't
Oh,
seen
it's
that.
gorgeous.
With the like baby
It's an actual custom,
Well, yeah. See, the PS4 Pro, it's a custom. Has
custom
like
PS.
white, black, and white,
Okay,
and then the controller is like a baby pod orange.
right. Okay,
It's
that
gorgeous.
sounds class.
But you're only able to get that in game in all of Europe, and only in the UK.
Yeah,
So I had to get that sent to Parson Motel.
yeah.
It's at home waiting for me at the Parson Motel. So
Like in fairness, Metal Gear Solid 5 had a
Completely different game, like.
but it had an amazing console as well,
Yeah.
custom console as well. So
Yeah.
they're doing something right.
I think they always kind of
Kojima-
release them consoles, don't they, to give a bit of money extra
Yeah,
or thing like
yeah.
that there. I wonder if there's anybody like collectors that just buy them. I have a serious amount of them. You do?
honestly, no.
No.
Like the most I have of the same console right now as we speak is probably 3DS.
Yeah.
I have an original 3DS. I have a new 3DS XL, and I actually bought an imported new 3DS LL from Japan.
Okay.
Because there's one game in particular I wanted to play that's only available in the Japanese 3DS eShop. But I know it's available on Vita, PS4, Switch, Xbox, PC.
Yeah.
Called back in 1995, 64. But
Okay.
I just thought the concept was just so cool. It's on 3DS, only in Japan. I have to play it.
Well, that's
You know.
pretty good. That's definitely one way to go about it.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
no, but a guy in the UK, I bought it on eBay for like half the price he bought it for.
Nice.
So
Nice.
it was grand. It was it was all good like.
Some happy days.
Yeah. And the developer gave me the game for free, so I'm not going to complain.
Oh.
So tell us about the work you do. It's mostly on YouTube and stuff like that.
Yeah, YouTuber, yeah. So originally I was Nintendo Impact Gaming.
Okay.
And then this year in April I decided to rebrand to Impact Game Station, IGS. And I don't know which way to look.
That's
But,
all right,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
working with
You're
them.
doing perfect.
The camera.
I know. I know. But yeah, so I done the rebrand because I wanted to do everything.
Yeah.
I guess I am myself, but I wanted to I guess
Yeah,
expand more.
yeah. Give yourself
Yeah.
more opportunities to go.
Yeah,
to
more
other
options
games.
out there. So like the last one, I played the last of Us on YouTube if I wanted to, play stuff on Xbox. Like the reason why I got an Xbox this year was because of like the likes of Rare Replay.
Yeah.
Playing Banjo-Kazooie, I can play that in 4K whenever I want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I do gameplays, I do early hands-on videos, unboxings, podcasts.
Yeah.
What you do. I do this thing called Impact Direct. I have one coming next month. It's like a Nintendo Direct, but it's focused on all platforms. It's not just Nintendo.
Okay.
And I get guests. I get like maybe some famous guests. Like I've had Grant Kirkhope,
Okay.
composer for Banjo-Kazooie, GoldenEye 64 on the show as well.
Wow.
I don't know who. I don't want to spoil ends for next time, but I mean, I get loads of
Scoop.
Watch this space. Watch this space.
You may see Doug Cockle on the next Impact Direct, the voice of The Witcher. So I'm mates with him,
Deadly.
which is pretty cool. And I guess I don't know, just being myself, just upload whatever I can. Maybe some funny stuff if I ever get a chance to, as well.
And what do you think of the platform, YouTube itself?
I like it. As you know, it's changed big time in the last,
Yeah, I'm sure
100%.
1 to
you've
2
seen the
years.
change,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big time. But I guess the biggest, positive for me is that Nintendo has taken away their whole, monetization stuff.
Yeah.
So I can monetize on whatever Nintendo video I want now. But previously,
That's
beforehand, they just copyrighted everything. It might be.
Everything.
And you didn't have a problem with your name, with having Nintendo in the name.
No, I've never been approached like. But I mean, for myself, if I want to do merch, that's another spoiler for you. Like branch out for myself.
You can send some.
I can do that now. I can send some.
You
yeah,
can
of
send
course.
some, no bother.
I can send you a business card. But
There you go.
there you go. Thanks. But I mean, I can do T-shirts. I can do mugs, anything. With the IGS brand now. So
Yeah, well, that's it.
It's
That's what I'm
pretty
saying.
cool. Like.
That's about Nintendo is very hard, come down hard on
Yeah.
people. And maybe they're right. It is their business. and
Which
it
I
is their
understand.
baby, yeah.
I completely get that.
Yeah. So if you're picked something other than Nintendo, what's the next console?
PlayStation.
PlayStation.
Yeah.
No Xbox.
Well, I had an original Xbox One years ago, and then I missed the whole 360.
Yeah.
And then-
I think 360 was the best one. To
Yeah.
be honest, I think
I
that.
had the 360.
I think everybody had the
Yeah.
360.
Yeah.
It was except for you're like 12.
Yeah, well, I have.
I
all
did have
three.
both. I did
Yeah.
have both. I have
First
all
console
now
was
as well.
PS4.
So what's the what PlayStation? It's the storyline games. Obviously, it's the exclusives that's bringing you to
Yeah,
the
the
PlayStation.
exclusives. Yeah, it's for me. It's obvious. We're going to see Last of Us Part 2 remastered on PS5 on release or something within the first year or two.
GTA 6, hopefully.
Yeah, it could be launch site. I think so.
Yeah.
Will
We're
it
all
be
we're all
remastered,
hoping so.
though? Because of they're going to have the PS4 backwards
It
compatibility.
is. That is a debatable.
Like,
Yeah, but they
what
could
would
just
be-
release the same, like use the same PS4 disc, and just upscale it, just like the Xbox One X. You
Yeah,
can
they
get
kind of
4K
always
up.
done that, didn't they? They release it and then upscale the next version.
Upscale it, yeah.
Yes.
See, they had to do that for the PS4 though because the PS3's system was so hard to develop.
Yeah.
Yeah, their architecture is completely different from the
Yeah.
PS4. Yeah.
But it's so easy now that like I don't think they'll re-release it for PS5. It'll just be a PS4 title.
Yeah, no, but in saying it, look, I'll be getting it. Look, I'll be booking a week off work, at least, wherever I end up working. I mean, like,
Killzone 5 launch that.
No, but in saying that, it wouldn't surprise me.
No, I think it's going to be a new horizon for a launch title.
Yeah, Horizon. I think
But
they'll be
the thing
good.
about Action Guerrilla Games is that they're working on 2 games at the moment. One which is a multiplayer focus game.
Yeah.
And VR Killzone.
VR. Oh, don't do that. No, like Medal of Honor's getting a VR game, and I love Medal of Honor, but I can't play VR.
Why?
I throw
You
up,
get
get sick, and fall over.
Nice.
And crawl into the corner and cry myself to sleep.
That could be good content.
That would be real content. So,
I'll bring the
People
camera.
want to see. That brings in the money.
Barry, do you stream it all? Or is it more...
I see. The thing
edited
is,
content?
it's more kind of pre-uploaded content.
Yeah.
Streaming it, I guess, from my house, I do have a decent download connection. It's about 75 megabytes, say, but the upload speed is like 15 to 20.
Okay.
It's not wonderful.
Yeah.
For what you want, it's not great. But
So is that all that's stopping you? It's just the internet?
I guess, yeah. But like, in saying that, I think the biggest problem in my house, like, I don't know, have you got like so many people in your family? Like, do you live at home or do you?
No, we don't.
I
No.
have 2 kids and a wife.
I
Yeah.
live at
Pretty
home.
loud.
Okay, well, good for you. So do I. Like you have a family.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
what's it like for you recording at home?
Literally, I do it after the kids go to bed. So
Yeah.
after 8 o'clock, I can,
Yeah.
I have quiet time basically.
Yeah.
I can do my thing.
Okay, so like, my sitting room is connected to the kitchen,
Yeah.
which is connected to the hallway, the front hallway of the house, front of the house. So like, even regardless of it, like, I used to have a sign up on the door, recording, do not come in. My brothers and whatever, my mom, regardless of what anything was said,
Still come in.
and it's like, I'm there, the mic, muting the mic, and I'm like, well, yeah, just off, like,
Yeah.
I'm
And
not
I do
trying to
understand
be rude,
that because it kills that creativity that
Yeah.
you have, doesn't it? Like
Yeah.
if you have to stop and then you have to re-record and you're kind of like, this is way too much.
Yeah.
Like it kills that flow. And like I totally understand. I'm lucky enough now that we moved into a bigger house. I have my own room. I mean the walls are soundproof. I'm
Yeah.
lucky in that sense. But I do understand for people that do live in a busy house that if you're recording and then somebody comes in and then you have to stop it. And
Yeah.
So when do you get your content done? Is it like at 2 o'clock in the morning?
Honestly, it could be any time.
Yeah.
Like if I'm working 3 to 10 in the shop, I work in London, like,
Yeah.
it could be like a home recorded video. I could be up till maybe 2 or 3, say, uploading or something.
Yeah. So
You know.
it's whenever you can, basically.
Yeah, but in saying that, if I'm doing a podcast with someone in a different country, then it's a different ball game. As you
Yeah.
know, I mean, like, you have to work with time zones.
Exactly, yeah.
I
Everyone
can't-
be quiet now. 2 o'clock in
Go
the
to
morning.
sleep. Yeah.
Why is everybody awake?
But like I go to Mom. It's like, Mom, I'm doing a podcast. Please don't come in. It's a big show. Like, like there, I've had Doug Coughlin on my show, Grant Kirkhope. I've had Matthew Modine from Stranger Things on my show.
Jesus. Amazing.
You know,
Yeah.
like
brilliant.
in June, I had 4 big guests in the space of a week on my show, which I was like, holy crap, where did this come from?
How
And
much
it's
are you
amazing.
paying them? Oh, wait,
Was Doug
Nothing
asked
at all.
Nothing at all.
Was
Why
Doug
did you
asked
ask
to
me
do a
that?
Netflix show? Or was he...
And I actually asked, like, I couldn't, all I had was 10 minutes with him, and
Yeah.
I was so appreciative that I got him for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You
know.
fanboyed and then said the 2 things.
But like for the 10 minutes, it's like, oh my god, what do we ask him? My head's going through question after question, and it's, I think I felt was like a fun podcast for the 10 minutes,
Right.
and like there I had
You take what you can.
yeah,
definitely, yeah.
like that same week I had Hannah Tell from Stranger Things. Sorry, not Stranger, Life is Strange even.
Yeah.
She's the main voice actor as Max.
Yeah.
And it's just incredible. And like I still keep in touch with her. Every now and then.
That's
So-
great.
So there's a lot of young people, I suppose, they're here and wherever that want to be YouTubers and
YouTubers,
streamers, and they want to make content, and
Yeah.
they idolize people that are doing it. What would you advise them how to go about, like, even starting off, and what steps to take?
Yeah. Well, I guess invest, like, it is money.
Okay.
It is all money. Like, you're gonna have to, I feel, invest in a good camera, good computer, laptop.
Yeah.
If you're doing like stuff like this, like right now, right here, microphones. You need good microphones, recording gear,
100%.
good capture card as well, and this is actually a dig at AverMedia by Elgato. It's pretty stable.
I don't think
Once
so.
you get it set up, once you get it set up.
No, but like there, I had to send back my AverMedia 4K capture card.
Yeah.
It was giving me issues the whole time.
I don't think that it feels like, you know, the way the VR is not quite there yet.
Yeah.
I don't think capture cards are quite there yet. Like I
get that. I do get
Elgato
that. Yeah.
it's so hard to
See,
use.
I think the issue is they're one company and they're fighting against another company to try and make the two meet. Like,
Yeah.
and I think with Elgato, the fact that you need the chat link, you
Yeah.
need to turn off the HCTP.
HCCP,
or whatever
but that you have to do
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
I understand why you have to do that in
Yeah.
case you record Netflix or something.
Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true actually. Yeah.
Capture card.
Capture card.
No.
No, the one
No,
that
no.
sits
There
beside
there
the
is.
PC.
There is a
there is
version
ones
of
you can, for built-in ones, But these are external ones. It's basically
Yeah.
just sticking the HDMI, in and out, and USB. That's it. You're ready to go. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great. Yeah.
It
I know
don't-
you're grand. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
only thing is, like when I was starting off, I was learning as I was going. I didn't really know much. A lot of the boys helped me to know what I was doing, and I got the capture card and I plugged it in. And next thing, couldn't hear any sound. I couldn't hear my chat. I couldn't hear people talking to me.
Yeah.
And I'd be more of a multiplayer gamer. I have a lot of people on with me playing games.
Yeah.
So, and the chat link cable and all that. So it was so awkward. Like
Yeah.
you think that by this stage it'd have something that completely built up. The next one better have it. Like
Yeah,
I reckon
yeah.
it will.
it has to, because
Yeah, I reckon
it puts me off using it. I don't use it anymore because I have a PC. I
Yeah.
just go game on the PC and everything. Someone use
Yeah.
Discord and everything's
It's
perfect.
great. It's all there. Like but like I became a YouTuber by accident.
Did you?
Yeah. Like I'm at home on the dole for repeating third year at home in college. Like I studied and became a YouTuber. I done creative multimedia. Some
Cool.
video, audio, graphic design, everything like. And
So that helped.
Yeah, that helped. So studying at home is like, what will I do to kill time and be creative as possible.
Okay.
This happened, and like honestly, if that wouldn't have happened, like I wouldn't be even here talking
Is there
to
any
you.
is there a specific is there a specific video that kind of blew up for you, or did it happen over a couple of months, or did? Because like it's hard out there.
Yeah, it's really tough. Like YouTube isn't easy, but like even I have days where I just couldn't be arsed uploading,
Oh, no, that happens to everybody, all of us.
And like I'm not going to name anyone or being offensive. I mean like there's other bigger YouTubers out there will upload like a stupid iPad game, and they're millions of views. Like it's like, and if I done the same thing,
Yeah, a lot of people are just. I think some people, when you find somebody you like, I find when they put them up, it doesn't matter what it is. You just you go for it. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
fucking.
more
Like
personality.
there's a couple
Yeah.
of streamers there that I'm not really mad about watching a lot of streamers. I like watching our own homegrown ones and
Yeah,
like
of
that.
course, yeah.
Interact with them a lot better. Like the bigger ones, there's a lot of toxic streamers. I don't
Yeah.
like that. It's not. I
No,
think
no.
I don't know why it attracts some people, but it does. But I'd rather but when you find I'd like Nick Merckx, who's a Fortnite streamer. If he uploads something, I'll probably watch it. And
Yeah.
it's probably not great. But you watch
Yeah,
it
yeah.
anyway. Do you know that kind of way?
Yeah.
But I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, but like there you mentioned toxic. There is YouTubers out there that will report toxic stuff with YouTuber versus YouTuber. Like drama, all this. I have no interest in it at all.
No. No, none of us
Speaking,
do.
because we're like big advocates of the gaming community here in Ireland, what is the community like on YouTube, or is there even a community there that you kind of interact with constantly? And
Yeah.
in terms of, I'm talking about Facebook has obviously the groups, Twitch has a kind of a community there with
Yeah.
followers and subscribers.
Yeah.
What's YouTube's like?
I guess, well, for me, it's not bad. But I mean, like, I get some comments every now and then, but I get more views and comments,
Yeah.
so,
That's 100%.
That's good.
it's grand. But I mean, like, I personally would like to, I have no problem. Like, if people write a comment, I'll, like,
Yeah.
heart it, I'll write back if,
Yeah, interact with it.
yeah, interact, no problem. But I mean, like, I feel that, like to Twitter, it is essential for YouTube, for content creation.
Yeah.
Like, I'm always on Twitter,
Yeah.
always replying
I
back to
find it
everyone.
very hard to get with Twitter. I understand it, but it's just I just can't do it.
Yeah,
Like,
you
it's
get
one
it,
of them
you don't,
things
I
I
think.
just can't do it.
Yeah.
And I get it is probably the best place to. I think a lot of people are going to Instagram now as well to promote, but it is
it's-
essential when you're doing content creation.
Yeah.
Is community and social media and keeping up. I was actually listening to on the way up today. I was listening to a podcast with obviously Joe Rogan, and I had Kevin Smith on.
Yeah.
And he was saying the same thing. He's saying from day one he started that he made a website, and this was back in like 1996 or something.
Oh, yeah.
And he was saying that he wanted, there's something like Reddit, he wanted like a board up and then he could talk to people. And he started that there, and he reckons that that's what made him famous that made it, because he interacted with everybody and built along. So I think a great advice for people is to build the community along with you, and they'll look after you. Do you know what kind of way?
Yeah.
So I think that's if YouTube had that, like if you're saying they do, I think it's a great thing to be doing.
Did YouTube add like a sort of community section on your channel?
Yeah, there is on the main page. But I mean, like for me, I don't get many. I got like literally 0 comments on it. You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
What do you think? What do you think works for you? What is it like? Do you have great pictures over your? What are they called?
Thumbnails.
Thumbnails. That's the word.
Yeah. I guess, but I mean, like, I'm not into like all these kind of like
clickbait.
No, yeah, I don't do clickbait. Like, I did one before just to prove something to myself. Like I made a video years ago. Jacksepticeye made me cry, where he said like a comment like joking. I know he was joking, like smaller YouTubers, he said, and then I just made a joke out of it, and then I just started crying, like howling like a dog. And then they cut to my dog outside when she was there at the time, like just like looking, where did that come from?
Yeah.
But I mean, but the amount of people going, oh my God, he was only messed and take like I'm never going like I have it in description. This is only a joke. But people don't read descriptions these days anyway.
Keyword descriptions. Just Jacksepticeye in the made me cry. That's it.
But like
that's the algorithm, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
But like there beforehand, like I think meeting the right people is part essential. Of that. It is essential, like
Definitely.
Yeah. No. Like I met Jacksepticeye in Dahi Dunne a few years ago at a Google event, and that blew up for me. It was great, So.
I haven't met him yet, though. I'm looking forward.
And like they're nice lads, But like I don't like, not saying him or whoever. I don't like all this fake energy stuff you see from people, on YouTube. It just.
Do you know where people get called out on that when they stream? Because it goes away.
6 hours.
You're just sitting there and you go, I've got energy for 10 minutes. Because when you're making a video, you can be energetic and you can cut away and you can do it again. But when you're streaming, you're sitting there, things start to come out. Because I've noticed people are saying that some people can't stream and some people are way more better content creation. I know myself, I get on for an hour and I'm like, oh, energetic. And next thing the face comes on.
Very difficult. Like it's a lot of work streaming, especially for long periods of time.
It's a lot of work editing videos as well for YouTube.
Oh yeah. Like it could be nearly the same length or double the length, of the video itself.
Pat would say himself, you have to love editing to be doing.
I love editing.
You do love editing.
I love it. Yeah.
I'm not that.
What do you actually which do you use? Premiere Pro?
Vegas Pro.
Vegas Pro.
Yeah, it's just because, I used it in PLC in first year or second year even. But I mean, I just found it so easy, and I've been using it since then for maybe 9 plus 10 years,
Yeah.
So
where can everyone find you?
Right here, right now.
Here at Insomnia, Dublin Games Festival.
So my address is now.
We already know it.
Yeah. Nice. You can find me on Google Maps somewhere.
I'm coming for that merch.
Yeah, so you can follow me, stalk me, whatever, on Twitter at Impact Game Stat, STAT, Instagram Impact Game Station, YouTube is the same, and just. Like if you're here, if you're listening, just come say hello if you see me. I have no problem doing that. So.
No, you look
thanks, lads. Anyway, I really appreciate it. It's good fun.
No, it's great.
Thanks for coming on,
like I love doing this. It's real casual, And it's,
so that's what we love. This is what we're about.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll get on your podcast.
Yeah. Maybe you won't. I don't know. We'll see. Only
We'll see how many views we get at the end of the day.
Yeah. Raking in the money, lads. Thanks.
We'll send you some merch.
Cheers.